China, the world's most populous country, faces an air pollution crisis of staggering proportions. The numbers are shocking and the impact is felt by millions every day. In some Chinese cities, breathing the air is the equivalent of smoking 40 cigarettes a day. This alarming statistic highlights the severity of the situation. That's not just a statistic, it's a public health emergency. Hospitals are overwhelmed with patients suffering from respiratory issues and other pollution-related illnesses. Air pollution is more than just an environmental concern in China, it's a pervasive problem affecting every aspect of life. From daily commutes to outdoor activities, nothing is untouched. It impacts health, the economy, and even social stability. Businesses suffer as workers fall ill, and the cost of healthcare rises. The hazy skies that often blanket Chinese cities are a visible reminder of the urgent need for change. These skies are a daily reality for millions. This isn't just a problem for China, it's a global issue. Air pollution affects countries around the world, making it a shared challenge. Air pollution knows no borders. Pollutants can travel across continents carried by wind and weather patterns. Pollutants can travel across continents, impacting air quality even thousands of miles away. This means that no country is immune to the effects. Addressing this crisis requires a global effort. International cooperation and innovative solutions are essential to combat this pressing issue. Air pollution is not just an environmental hazard, it's an economic drain. The World Bank estimates that air pollution costs China billions of dollars annually. These costs come from increased healthcare expenses, reduced worker productivity, and damage to agriculture. The impact on healthcare is particularly alarming. Respiratory illnesses, cardiovascular diseases, and even cancer rates have been linked to air pollution. Hospitals are overwhelmed with patients suffering from smog-related ailments. The economic consequences extend beyond healthcare. Air pollution can disrupt transportation, forcing flight cancellations and road closures. Tourism, a significant industry for China, suffers when visitors are greeted by hazy skies and health warnings. The health consequences of China's air pollution are dire. Respiratory illnesses like asthma and lung cancer are on the rise. Children are particularly vulnerable. They're developing lungs susceptible to long-term damage. Cardiovascular diseases are also increasing. The fine particulate matter in polluted air can enter the bloodstream, leading to heart attacks, strokes, and other cardiovascular problems. The elderly and those with pre-existing conditions are most at risk. The psychological impact of living under a perpetual haze cannot be ignored. The constant threat to health and well-being takes a toll on mental health. Anxiety, depression, and even social isolation are becoming increasingly common. China's rapid industrialization and urbanization are major contributors to its air pollution woes. Factories, power plants, and vehicles release a toxic cocktail of pollutants into the air. Coal, a major source of energy in China, is a significant culprit. Coal-fired power plants are a major source of sulfur dioxide, nitrogen oxides, and particulate matter, all harmful to human health. These pollutants contribute to smog, acid rain, and respiratory problems. Vehicle emissions are another major source of air pollution, particularly in densely populated cities. The rapid increase in car ownership, combined with traffic congestion, creates a toxic mix of pollutants that hangs in the air. Section 5. Beijing's battle for blue skies. Faced with this environmental and public health crisis, the Chinese government has taken steps to combat air pollution. The Air Pollution Prevention and Control Action Plan, launched in 2013, set ambitious targets for reducing air pollution in key cities. The plan focused on reducing reliance on coal, promoting clean energy, and improving industrial emissions standards. Beijing, notorious for its smoggy skies, implemented stricter measures, including shutting down coal-fired power plants and restricting car use. These efforts have yielded some positive results. Air quality in Beijing has improved in recent years, with fewer days of severe smog. However, challenges remain, and the fight for clean air is far from over. Section 6. Greening, the Dragon Renewable Energy to the rescue. China is investing heavily in renewable energy sources such as solar and wind power to reduce its dependence on coal. The country is now the world's largest producer of solar energy, with vast solar farms sprouting up across the country. Wind power is also rapidly expanding, with massive wind turbines dotting the landscape. These renewable energy sources provide clean alternatives to coal, reducing air pollution and mitigating climate change. China's investment in renewable energy is not only good for the environment but also for its economy. The renewable energy sector is creating jobs, driving innovation, and positioning China as a global leader in clean technologies. Section 7, Electric Avenue: China's EV Revolution. China is leading the world in the adoption of electric vehicles, or EVs, with government incentives and a rapidly expanding charging infrastructure encouraging consumers to make the switch. The streets of Chinese cities are increasingly populated by electric cars, buses, and scooters. This shift towards electric mobility is significantly reducing air pollution, particularly in urban areas. Electric vehicles produce zero tailpipe emissions, eliminating a major source of urban smog. China's EV revolution is not just about cleaning up its air, it's also about securing its energy future. By reducing its dependence on oil, China is enhancing its energy security and reducing its carbon footprint. Section 8, Cracking Down on Coal, a step away from the abyss. In recent years, China has embarked on a monumental journey to address its environmental challenges, particularly those stemming from its heavy reliance on coal. Recognizing the significant contribution of coal to its air pollution crisis, China has taken decisive steps to curb its reliance on this dirty fuel. The thick smog that once choked its cities is a stark reminder of the urgent need for change. The government has closed down hundreds of coal-fired power plants, particularly older, less efficient ones. This move is part of a broader strategy to transition towards cleaner energy sources and reduce the environmental footprint of its energy sector. New coal-fired power plants are subject to stricter emission standards, requiring them to install advanced pollution control equipment to reduce harmful emissions. These regulations ensure that even as coal remains part of the energy mix, its impact on the environment is minimized. These measures are helping to improve air quality and reduce the health impacts of coal combustion. The clearer skies and cleaner air are a testament to the effectiveness of these policies. China is also promoting energy efficiency measures in industries that heavily rely on coal, such as steel and cement production. By adopting these practices, industries can significantly cut down on their coal usage. By using energy more efficiently, these industries can reduce their coal consumption and associated emissions. This not only helps in mitigating environmental damage, but also paves the way for a more sustainable industrial future. Section 9, From Smog to Sunshine, Stories of Success. Despite the challenges, there are glimmers of hope in China's fight against air pollution. The journey has been long and arduous, but the results are beginning to show. Cities like Beijing and Shanghai have seen significant improvements in air quality in recent years, thanks to concerted government efforts and public awareness campaigns. These initiatives have included stricter emissions regulations, the promotion of green energy, and widespread public education on the importance of reducing pollution. The return of blue skies to these megacities is a testament to the effectiveness of pollution control measures. It shows that with determination and the right policies, significant environmental improvements can be achieved. Residents are rediscovering the joys of outdoor activities, and the health benefits of cleaner air are becoming increasingly evident. Children can play outside without the fear of harmful pollutants, and adults can engage in physical activities like jogging and Tai Chi in a much healthier environment. These successes demonstrate that progress is possible, even in the face of daunting challenges. They serve as an inspiration for other cities around the world struggling with similar issues. They offer hope that China can overcome its air pollution crisis and create a healthier, more sustainable future for its citizens. The journey is far from over, but the progress made so far is a promising sign of what can be achieved with continued effort and commitment. Section 10, The Road Ahead, Challenges and Opportunities. While China has made strides in combating air pollution, significant challenges remain. Rapid economic growth and urbanization continue to put pressure on the environment. Balancing economic development with environmental protection is a delicate balancing act. Public awareness and participation are crucial for long-term success. Engaging citizens in environmental protection efforts, promoting sustainable lifestyles, and fostering a sense of shared responsibility are essential. The road ahead will require continued government commitment, technological innovation, and public engagement. Addressing this complex issue demands a multifaceted approach that tackles the root causes of air pollution. Section 11. A shared breath global collaboration for clean air. Air pollution is a global problem that requires a global solution. China's efforts to combat air pollution benefit not only its own citizens but also the entire world. International collaboration is essential for sharing knowledge, technologies, and best practices. Developed countries can assist developing nations like China in transitioning to cleaner energy sources, implementing effective pollution control technologies, and developing sustainable transportation systems. By working together, we can create a world where everyone can breathe clean air, a fundamental right for all. The fight for clean air is a fight for a healthier, more sustainable future for all.